September 27, 2024. A digital whisper perfectly synthesized bleeds from a speaker, a voice familiar, devastatingly intimate, confessing a secret that unravels a campaign in a single crisp syllable. How did a voice, never spoken, become the most effective weapon aimed at the American ballot box? The moment that audio cuts out, the true silence descends, replaced by the hollow, echoing sound of a sterile press release. 3 cyber actors, indicted by the U.S. Department of Justice, agents of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. This wasn't espionage for profit. It was targeted political sabotage, a high-stakes hack and leak operation culminating in the deployment of the new, ghost, weaponized artificial intelligence. Chapter 1: The Silent Infiltration. It started long before the final, damning audio played for the world. Back in May of 2024, the conspiracy was already unfolding, a slow, persistent intrusion. The initial target, not the main event, but the periphery, compromising the accounts of former U.S. officials. The IRGC actors were patient, mapping the terrain, gathering the raw clay for their digital sculpture. This groundwork allowed them to steal internal campaign material from what the Department of Justice designates as U.S. Presidential Campaign 1. This data exfiltration provided the adversaries with the necessary fuel, the genuine vocal profiles needed to clone the voices of power. The narrative of foreign interference is not new. The indictments state this activity was part of Iran's continuing efforts to erode confidence in the U.S. electoral process, a historical retaliation potentially stemming from the death of Qasem Soleimani. But the method marked a terrifying evolution. We are no longer just dealing with leaked emails, we are dealing with synthetic betrayal. Audio deepfakes and AI-driven voice-cloned robocalls are emerging as a greater immediate threat in 2024 compared to video deepfakes. Audio is faster, harder to detect in the split second required for viral spread, and possesses a chilling, unshakable believability. By late June, the operation broadened. The conspirators didn't just dump the stolen data onto the dark web. They seeded it. Material was leaked to members of the media and individuals associated with U.S. Presidential Campaign 2. The dissemination was strategic, moving through trusted intermediaries, amplifying the initial lie until it sounded like consensus. The theft was comprehensive. The IRGC sought unlawfully to acquire information relating to current and former U.S. officials. If they are stealing data on current officials, the potential for targeted character assassination using cloned audio is limitless. Every keystroke and every captured conversation was a potential acoustic model. Chapter 2: The AI Algorithm of Anger. The central mystery here is the weapon itself. The indictment confirms the use of weaponized audio deepfakes, but the precise technological fingerprint remains obscured, hidden behind national security classifications and ongoing investigations. We know the bullet was audio, but what was the gun? The sophisticated tools utilized by these actors are designed not to create division out of thin air, but to weaponize the division already present in American society. These deepfakes are optimized to hit existing cultural and political fault lines, turning skepticism into certainty. Imagine the moment of impact. A staffer for Campaign 1 receives a frantic call. The voice on the other end sounds exactly like the campaign manager, urgent, demanding the immediate destruction of sensitive documents. It's a plausible scenario, a standard crisis management moment, except the voice is a ghost, generated byte by byte, using data stolen months prior. Every time that fabricated voice directs action or sows distrust, it erodes the foundation of reality upon which elections depend. It's a direct attack on the perception of truth itself. Chapter 3: The Ghost in the Machine. We watch a sterile, digitized environment where data flows like water. A three-dimensional schematic of an IRGC server farm pulses with malevolent energy, routing glowing data packets across unsecured networks. The focus shifts to a single corrupted audio file, a waveform expanding violently over the silhouette of a telephone receiver, representing the sheer noise pollution injected into the information ecosystem. This is the technological edge, the frontier where war is now being fought not with hardware, but with highly customized sound. The investigation into these actors required a counterforce utilizing innovative digital tools, part of the new arsenal available for accountability stories globally. Investigators are searching for the provenance of the audio, tracing the digital watermarks embedded in the synthesized speech. This is an arms race. The technology used to attack is matched by the technology used to uncover the truth. But attribution is slow, and the digital lie travels at the speed of light. Chapter 4. The Real-World Cost. The narrative jumps forward to the day the indictments dropped. The atmosphere is heavy, the air thick with tension, suggesting a low-level, tense electronic score underpinning every word. We see the digital representation of the three indicted actors, rendered as featureless profiles, standing against a backdrop of redacted Department of Justice filing holograms, official confirmation that foreign adversaries are using cyber warfare to directly target the ballot box. The final pieces of the puzzle are revealed through the lens of consequence. The goal was clear. Undermine Campaign 1. The method was clear. AI cloned audio. But the impact, the central knowledge gap, remains dangerously vague. How many voters heard the fabrication? How many media outlets amplified it before verification became possible? The digital ghost achieves its primary objective not by convincing everyone, but by creating enough noise and doubt to make the entire electorate question every genuine sound they hear. The story ends not with the capture of the conspirators, they remain overseas, but with the chilling realization that the attack succeeded in its most fundamental purpose, creating a pervasive atmosphere of manufactured chaos. The machine has learned to speak, and the only defense is an awareness of its voice. The real threat is not what we hear, but the realization that we can no longer trust the sound of truth itself. The ghost is in the machine, and it is learning to speak in your voice.